This is Ekra, a once peaceful land, a land of diversity and prosperity. The people of Ekra worked harmoniously to achieve peace and wealth. They lived happily together, worked hard together, and loved deeply together. That was until the sins invaded. Pride came first. 6 years ago, she invaded the heart of Superbia hard and fast, cutting down everyone that stood in her way. Leaving a trail of destruction and smoke, the large fires that now covered the land of Superbia stood as a warning to the other countries of Ekra. The invasion has started, and there's nothing anyone can do to stop it. 5 years ago, the vast forests of Ira were leveled. The earth beneath the peaceful cities cracked and split open, demolishing its once great buildings. From the depths rose Wrath, and with him his mighty Colosseum. The screams and cries of anguish can be heard from the large building every night, smothering any pleas of salvation or hope from the remaining survivors of Ira. Not all seemed bad, however. 4 years ago, the people of the Oasis threw down their weapons. The once feuding country now worked together, erecting large monuments beyond compare. Now, the great pyramids of the Oasis can be seen miles away, rising above the great jungle canopy. What Envy is planning in the Oasis is unclear, but the people of the Oasis seem to be grateful at the sudden change. Worried about their well-being, many started to flee. The country's only exit point, Avaricia, was soon overrun with refugees hoping to claim one of the few spots of the fleeing ships. Countless ships departed, yet it was still not enough. Avaricia became overcrowded. With the overconcentration of people, it was easy enough for greed to sneak her way into the heart of Avaricia. It didn't take long before greed controlled the country, watching as the port cities fell, one after another. 3 years ago, the first sighting of people running from Gula was noticed. Though Gula was always shrouded in an air of mystery, the people running were more often than not in no condition to speak of what they saw. Terrible rumors started to grow about what was happening in Gula. The only thing that was confirmed was that gluttony had taken hold there. 2 years ago, the proud dwarves of Acedia fled their mines. Reports of temperatures dropping dangerously low have started coming in, lower than the already freezing temperatures of the mountains. Those that managed to escape stated that a dangerous beast had taken over their mines, making resource gathering impossible. Anyone that got close to the mines was hit with an overwhelming desire to do absolutely nothing. Some of those affected by Sloth's reach chose to take their own life instead of dwelling on the insufferable state of their current lives. 6 months ago, the last sin finally made his appearance. Harley Citadel fell quickly to the sin of lust. The soft winds that blew between the gentle hills of Carnalia now carry the moans of its citizens. And along with lust, his faithful servant Chastity also made her appearance, cleaning up any traces of sin she sees using any means necessary. Ekra has fallen. A once prosperous land now lies in ruins as the sins run rampant. And though all hope seems lost, humanity still fights. In the farthest corner of Carnalia lies Sutton Outpost. Once a training ground for the soldiers of Ekra, Sutton Outpost now houses and shelters refugees. Adventurers and warriors from across Ekra have rushed there with the same goal in mind. If the people of Ekra band together, they may just be enough to push the sins back and reclaim their land. But so far, their efforts have not been enough. At least, until now. Will you aid your fellow citizens of Ekra? Will you stand against the mighty evil before you? Will you defeat the 7 deadly sins?